We're live on several platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X. We are in a space, and we have our first guest. Hi there. How can I help you today? What can you do? How's it going? Yep. Yeah, I'm about to read it. How are you today? I'm doing great. Can't complain. We're just trying to essentially drum up some business for my business. We're showing stuff in the live stream, but we're just getting started. So sit tight. Once the room starts to fill up and everything, we'll get go ahead and play some music. Once I get all my audio figured out, and I gotta make sure we'll just play mine, just to keep us from getting kicked in the head with the copyright stuff.
So you record the space for future references?
I am recording the space because I'm forgetful, and in the event that someone, like, if I say, for instance, if in this whole thing, which will be all day, um, I come up with a business idea with somebody or something like that. Um, I don't want to forget it, and I'm not writing notes. So this is my note. The recorded space is the note.
Got you.
And also, it's a IT and web design customer service thing. So the assistance will always be relevant. So, like, essentially, I'd like it to be available for people who may have questions or want to listen to it after the fact, etc.
Are you working IT?
I have been working in IT, graphic design, web design, etc. for the better part of the last 2 decades.
Wow. I'm only for the last 5 years.
What was that?
I've only been in IT for the last 5 years.
Ah, well, congratulations on joining IT. It's a fun field that tends to be a little bit confusing and always fun.
When I started in my role, it was very confusing because I never used SQL servers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Then after 2 3 years, I feel like I'm in a golden handcuff almost.
A golden wait, a golden bathtub?
Handcuff.
Oh, handcuff. Why?
And there's nothing more to learn. And
Oh, I disagree, my friend. There is always more to learn.
there is a lot of more to learn. What I'm saying is that they don't like not for my role. That's what I'm saying. Like my role, even if I learn more, I cannot use it. That's and they cut me off because they don't.
Oh, like your specific role. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's why I took certifications on my own, right? On Azure DevOps and all that. But no company wants to hire you unless you have like 5 years of DevOps experience. So it's like, okay.
I disagree as well. I mean, I'm going to be hiring. I'm not hiring currently. But the only reason I'm not hiring currently is because I'm trying to pay my rent, and rent is more important than, you know, paying other people. But yeah, it is. This is today. I'm not charging a dime. This is entirely for free, as a thank you for honestly all the support that I've gotten over the last few months. Um, between my various nervous breakdowns and all of the above, I have been supported by some of the most phenomenal people. Um, so today is like I ran a computer repair store for years. Um, it wasn't mine. I just managed it. But essentially, the guy handed me the keys to the place and was like, "Well, I'm going on vacation," and he came back like once every 6 months, maybe. Like half the time, like he would call me occasionally, and I'd just be like, "Well, where are you at?" And he'd tell me some fucking obscure location, and I'm like, "All right, well, when you coming home?" And I don't know. Okay, I'll just keep running your business and taking your money for doing that. I mean,
my studying was different because I didn't study in it. I went to college for business. And then
I didn't go to college for any of this. I am completely self-taught. I did go to college, just not for this.
Right. It's the same with me almost. I started at a junior, help desk role. And then from there, I just learned in my own shit. And then slowly became a server admin. But that's about it. You can't go anywhere else.
Right. I know that feeling.
Right. After thousands of GPOs and all that shit, you get tired and there's nothing more. It's like the only next position is management, and even then, how many people can get into management and do a good job?
I mean, so with management, it's different. It's just a different. I've done it all. I've done service management. I've done infrastructure management. It depends on the group of people that you're working with. That's the biggest thing in IT, is having a good group of people that you can bounce ideas off of and talk to, and have that team that shares your technological prowess. I wouldn't even go prowess. I would go maybe confidence. I don't know. Either way, it's that, and then on top of that, focus. Because a lot of teams lose focus. That's what I've noticed, which is why I do things myself, frankly.
My team doesn't lose focus. My team is focused in wrong areas. It's not improving.
Well, that's a loss of focus. That it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you skin it. It's a loss of focus, because it's a loss of the focus of things that you actually need. It's still a loss of focus.
The reason it's not the people. I found out the management keeps people that way, and they don't want to improve infrastructure, and then the clients leave. That's why we lost so many people, so many customers, and after that, they started improving things.
Mm-hmm.
But it had to hurt us so bad that we had to lay off people, and then to realize, yes, now we have to start changing. Otherwise, we're done. We're dead. But to get there, we have to get hurt first.
One more time.
We couldn't just forecast it. We couldn't just do a forecasting and say, we will get hurt if we don't stop now. Versus we have to get hurt.
Okay, now I understand. That makes sense. Ooh, Fluffy's going to be in Arizona. Cool. And we've got the Lightseeker in the space. Welcome, my friend. I will shoot you a mic. Welcome. Feel free to jump up. Not required to, though, of course. There are chats, and you're already on stage. Hello.
Hey, dude. I'm just getting ready to go out. I'm actually meeting a couple of people from X today. I've met one of them before, but I met them both on X originally. I'm meeting another one for the first time.
Wonderful.
And we're going to go out drinking. So
how exciting!
The IRL with the metaverse.
Very exciting stuff. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, my friend. Truly.
How's it going, you guys?
I'm just this is essentially my day of giving back for Web3. You guys have been unbelievably supportive of me over these past few months, and I decided to give back to you guys. I'm doing a day of consultation for free.
You sound like my buddy. You probably won't know him, but he did similar things, and then he just got enveloped in Web3, and now he's like Web3 full time.
I mean, so my goal in all things is to become financially stable to the point where I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I freely admit that. I am a very strange, pink bearded bear. That's what I am. So as far as that part of my streaming and then that part of my stuff, I am going to avoid that like the plague until literally the night before I get evicted. Is that will be the point where I stream nude. Other than that, I'll be doing stuff like this. And just offering help.
Yeah, cool.
For the record, I have been awake for 2 days, so I might sound a little strange, but I'm all right. I've just been grinding. That's all. Yeah, so that's what it is. If I sound weird, I'm exhausted, basically. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. I was going to ask how Crypto Enzyme is doing, but it looks like they're disconnecting. So,
yep.
Yeah, like I say, I'm just getting ready to go out. So I was going to be here as a listener.
Oh, yeah, all good, man. I was just going to throw on some of my music, to be completely honest, just to kind of wait for people to come in. Looks like we've got 13 people in the stream. Holy shit. Where? See, I moved everything around, and now I can't find my stream chat, which is a problem. Oh, there it is. I found it. Good morning, everybody.
It's a bit of a hassle, isn't it?
I found you all. Hello. Cash, try my mixtape, bro. And it looks like we got a follow from JLRE over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, my friend. And I would, Cash, but I don't know who you are, and you haven't come to introduce yourself to me yet. And I can't interact with the chat on X. So I'm telling you, there's also a space. It's open right now. It's called How Can I Help? A DabDaddyNFT.com day of service. And it is now pinned to my profile. So all you have to do is look at the pink bearded dude somewhere on your screen. I don't know where I am. And click on it. And then you'll be able to see my profile, which will have all the things, all the links and all the stuff. So please feel free to click on said links and things and stuff. Because then you might just happen to drop into this space and you might end up on stream live, which is really cool. At least in my opinion. And then you also have the opportunity to, like Sheeb has done, talk in the space. And we are actually going to just go ahead and shoot him right. There we go. Sheeb is now the co-host of our space, I think. I hope. Kind of. Yes. Please. Maybe? I don't know. Twitter? Maybe? does the things. I see the requested. What the fuck? Now it's getting really weird because I don't even see your. I see you as a co-host, and now you're a listener. There we go. Hello.
I'm sorry, I hit the request mic and then went to get a beer, and you were announcing me as co-host.
It's okay. It's okay. I was like, I mean, I can own that shit. As you clearly can see. If someone's not talking, I'll fucking keep talking until they respond. That's all.
No, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, I heard you the entire time, bro.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I am audible and everything's good to go.
Yeah, no,
If I'm assuming everyone can hear me here on camera. You should be able to. If you can't, and
on camera.
yeah, on my stream.
Oh, okay. You've got a stream. Yeah, I've only got the one device, so I'm not.
You're totally fine. Because I'm trying to make this all inclusive with a bunch of platforms. So I've got YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X as well. Speaking of, we're actually going to put you guys over here, so I don't have to get a crick in my neck.
I wouldn't want to have both of the audios going at the same time because that'd be.
Yeah, no.
But but my.
Copyrighted space or copyrighted music, none whatsoever. So we're gonna focus on
Oh, okay, because you're streaming. Yeah,
right. So what we're gonna do is focus on the people. I want all the musicians in here, and we're gonna talk about their music and see if I can help with that as well, because I'm also a musician, which I didn't even mention or think of for some reason.
Let's see if we can get Ross or Shane in here.
Yeah, definitely. I was about to show one of my music videos while we waited for people to come in, which I did pin the stream. Yeah. So if you do want to grab it real quick, that is fine.
Actually, copyrighted music. Like this is a recorded space.
It is.
There is one caveat to that. I own a very limited run of an NFT, and I have been given permission to use it as my theme song.
Ooh.
By the artist.
Nice.
If I were to send you, because I don't have the option to play it.
Right.
If I were to send you the link to it, you are allowed to play it because I own the NFT. I have been given permission to use it as my theme song, so I can give you permission to play it.
Hell yeah. I like it.
I'll have to go to my SoundCloud and send you the link to that NFT, and you can play it.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
If you've got a device that you can do it on still, because
dude,
sounds like you've got a lot going on over there.
Do you guys want to see my setup?
Fuck yes, everybody wants to see your setup, bro.
You guys want to see my setup? See what I got going on.
I'll go find the link and send it to you, bro.
Yeah, you're good, dude. All right, folks. So this. One second. There are certain things I'm not allowed to show on certain platforms, and I'm putting them away so I don't get in trouble. That would be bad.
For the moment, I need to not mute while I'm searching for things.
You're totally fine, dude.
But yeah, no, I do understand what you're saying there.
Put you away. I can't think, and the issue is I can't think I got everything because if I miss something, the AI won't. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I am confident that there is nothing that will cause me to get banned. Okay. So here
Getting
is
banned is a good thing.
right. I agree. So we'll start from. I'm avoiding the rest of my room for the same reason I move stuff on my desk. All right. Let me just. Yep. There we go. All right. There is from the left. That is monitor 1. That's my sticker wall, by the way. We'll show that off at some point. That's monitor 1. That's my main. And that's my little one on the right that I use for Telegram. Oh, and that's my computer. That's my computer. So yeah, that was my setup. And when I am not plugged in to everything, I normally have a better camera. But my camera is currently hosting a Twitter space. So this fucking damn camera can't get its schedule together. The fuck, man. He said, what the hell? All right.
And by the way, the link to the song is in your Twitter DMs.
In my Twitter DMs. All right.
Yep. SoundCloud is an NFT. I own it, and I have permission to use it for my theme song.
So is it copyrighted though? Like, is it going to cause it? So the reason I ask is because if it's copyrighted,
the song is by Bala Crypto. He is not signed to a label that I'm aware of.
Is it distributed?
It only as an NFT. There's only 20 copies of that.
Oh, then yeah, it's not copyrighted.
You know, and I own one of those songs.
Right. Yeah. So the way DCMA works, it ignores blockchain completely. There is no literature in DCMA that covers blockchain, which is fucking horrifying when you think about it.
It is, and we need to fix that. But
because we as artists,
right now,
we as artists have no legal protection for our music right now, whatsoever.
Right.
Essentially, having it on the blockchain is as good as selling it out of the back of your car for music.
Yeah.
That's how music works.
Expensive.
Yeah, and more expensive.
More,
yeah, exactly. It costs more to do it this way than it does to sell it out of the back of your fucking car.
It also costs more to buy it, but that's fine.
Yes.
It's baby steps, you know.
Exactly.
We're working towards where music on blockchain should be.
Precisely, and that's something I would like to focus at least some branch on of Dab Daddy NFT. It's just, focus it on bringing it all together, I guess is the best way to put it.
Absolutely.
Hey Tim, how are you? You're welcome to come up and hang.
And yet, Tim, we're on multiple platforms at the moment, so it's not just Twitter.
That we are. And I'll just remind everybody, we are on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram all at the same time.
Nice.
I love Restream. It's great. It lets me access my entire community instantly at the same time. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, because I didn't even know Instagram had a live feature that I had access to until yesterday. Like, what? I've had 500 followers on Instagram for a year and a half. Like, that's where I was this entire time. I was making art on Instagram.
In fact, you're more than 10x my follower count, and I don't interact with Insta all that much.
That was not my fault. Like the $500 or the 500 followers came out of nowhere. Like it was just like, oh, and then it was like one person followed me, and then I blinked, and then I had fucking 500 people. Like, what the fuck? And they're all real people. Like I interact with them. It's not like they're bots. You know what I mean? Like it's everybody on my Instagram is real. I've confirmed it because I was confused, understandably so. I was like, what? That's crazy.
That's awesome, though.
It is. It's great. I love it. I went mini viral. It was like a little bloop in the internet I made, and I love it.
That's the best way that it works.
I agree.
Thanks for inviting me up. I was just walking back to join for a split second and say good morning, and you said, "Hey, come on."
What's up, Tim? How you doing, man?
Good to see you too. What's up, Apocalypse? I always forget your actual name, and I apologize.
He's Arshids.
I always forget your actual name, but I forget everybody's name, so please don't be offended. I always forget people's names.
Oh no, you got it right. Shabacalypse.
Yeah.
Okay, Shabacalypse, right. I was like, yep. I had to make sure I read it right, because that's awesome. Yeah, how are you?
One of my friends is because most people shorten my name, and like most people call me shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got one friend that for the past 3 years has been calling me Shill.
What?
Um,
How appropriate for this fucking environment we're in.
Don't get me wrong. I do a bit of shilling. Until recently, I had
What
before,
you? No.
But I like to help out projects that I appreciate and respect. So
nice. That's why I respect you again. I respect everybody, because it takes a community, and you can either have a fake group of people networking, using a term to try to hide the fact that they're partying and hanging out, or we can all just be actually real about it and say, no, we're just hanging out and being a community. But if this isn't networking, I don't know what it is, and I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I am here to network. I am on this space to network. I am in Twitter to network. That's why I joined Twitter. Like that's what Twitter's for.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not doing that, you're not doing anything.
If you're not networking on Twitter, why are you on Twitter?
Right, and it can be genuine. I like the fact that we can all be friends and just let
Yeah.
have an organic networking experience. That's what I like about it.
Exactly. You don't feel obligated to go, well, this is me. And like it's the never ending.
it doesn't make any sense. We are on 4 platforms at the moment. I think it was 4, maybe 5, but I think 4.
4.
So
Yeah, we're 4 and then the
responding
space,
to
so
a question
technically
asked.
5.
Yeah, okay, so 5 platforms.
Yes.
So he might be responding to somebody that asked a question on one of the other platforms.
I'm actually talking to my wife. Say good morning, honey.
Absolutely. And do you guys
She gave me a face when I said that. She's very
Good morning,
shy.
honey.
Good morning.
Do you ever run LLMs at the same time? Just speaking straight off the box and just on top of it?
I'm only stopping to get a coffee.
So that's more regulated.
Yes,
I'm
please.
not getting a whole bunch of stuff.
That was my most popular thing back in the day.
a coffee and something to munch on, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna go to the dollar store.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
They might want
Is
to
that
go
a
out.
doggy?
It's several, and they want to go out.
Nice.
So the space is coming with me.
Okay, that's not popcorn.
Oh, no, it's my dog's fucking nails.
He's starting on the tippy toes.
I'm gonna pause the stream just by killing my camera, essentially. You guys get to look at my. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put one of my music videos on stream so I can take the dogs out. But you guys are coming with me. You guys get to go on an adventure. So if you're in the stream and you want to go on the adventure with Dab Daddy, come to the space, and we will go outside.
Twitter gets to go for a walk.
Yep, Twitter is going for a walk.
Right.
Wa- I'm not even certain they can hear it, and I'm not going to be gone long enough to care. No, I'm saying is the song coming out of the screen? Do you hear the song? You might not. Hang on. There you go. You should now.
running
Right.
over. But Timmy chose his own name because we were just trying to
We're
get him
back.
to come over and be nice to us so we could bring him inside.
Just hanging out
He was a
still.
stray, and he was genuine.
Hopefully
Well,
getting some
we
people in
went
here.
through, I want to say,
Let's
like,
get some
50 different,
questions.
like cute cat names for a little tuxedo. And we were listening to Mo, and Jimmy Tucker came on, and I went outside and I hollered Timmy Tucker at him. And sure enough, that little shit came over so excited.
Ah,
And it's been a name ever since.
that is great. That is phenomenal.
Yeah. Little
Cat chose
Timmy
his name,
Tucker.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he responds
That's cool.
to it. So
I love it.
can't ask for much more for a cat.
Oh, that is just perfect. All
Well,
right.
the only name my cat answers to is food in the bowl.
Ha!
You know, hearing the
Yeah,
sound
like
of
the
food
click of a
going
can.
into the
Yep.
bowl.
Yep. That's
That's it.
fine too. I get it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Outside of that, I should have just named her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shorty, why are you in the listener panel, ma'am?
Probably because she fell asleep 20 minutes ago or an hour ago and rolled over and hit the join space button.
Ah, yes.
Oh, funny, because I was like, she wasn't here a second ago.
She's been here for like 5 minutes
Right.
for me.
Yeah. Well, the point is she wasn't here when the space opened and
True.
because she was in my
Morning,
space. I
Shorty.
earned my space to come here. But
All right,
I thought
let's.
for sure that
She
fall
woke
asleep
up and
in
she
my
was
space.
all alone and the space ended. She's like, where did my friends go?
Right.
No, she-
Hey, she's alive. Welcome. Hello, my dear.
Well, right. But when you fall asleep and you open your phone after like a space was closed, a lot of times it's still like just like the closed page is still up.
Actually,
Yeah, that happens to me all the fucking time.
yeah. By the way, Shorty, just to catch you up to speed, because you just got here, every once in a while you might hear Dabs talking to people, and nobody had. He doesn't sound like he's responding to any of us. We're on 4 platforms right now. So
She was such a good fucking co-host, dude. I appreciate you, man. You really are.
I do my best.
You damn fucking great, you do. Shit. Great work. Well done. As far as Shorty though, she's that girl's my best friend. Outside of my life.
She
So
probably already knew, but felt like,
she was probably in my stream when it opened.
Could be. But no, just because I thought I heard you talking to somebody that wasn't here, and I was like.
What the fuck?
So far, we can still hear you, so you're probably safe, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm talking. So just to give you a little.
Talking about one of the other platforms.
Yeah. So I am watching a half of a screen that has my stream chat and my stream and the functionality of it, and where the platforms are, all that fun stuff. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm talking. If you're looking at the stream, I'm looking at that screen, making sure that my chat is answered and all that. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's all that is. And if I do go to like my viewers for some reason, and I don't mind, by the way, guys, they're lurkers. They're very quiet. But it's okay because it's viewers. I have eyes on my content. I'm okay with this.
exactly.
Yeah, so I'm not complaining by any means, but if for some reason there is interaction in the chat, I will fucking talk about it, like, because it hardly ever happens. It's why I do it. It's why I do like the space stream in tandem, because it's very strange for me to talk to myself. You know what I mean? Like, I have issues with the YouTube video thing, and you will see that when you watch my YouTube content. It's awkward. I'm just not that good on camera if I'm not talking to someone. Talking to myself is something I do on a regular basis as it is. So, yeah. But that's why, and it's also part of the reason why I do like the long form gaming content as well, where I'm not even on camera or talking even. I'm just gaming and it's just recorded.
I'll work on it because I've been needing to repair my computer for a little while anyway. 2 years to be exact.
Jesus, what?
And
Just a little while.
Yeah, just a little while. Once I do get my PC repaired, and all I need is a hard drive, so it's like $150 fix, really. Once I do, we'll see if we can work on. I'm not promising like frequently or whatever, but once in a while we can just so you got somebody on screen that
that'd be cool, man. I'd love to, and that goes for everybody in the stream. I did mess around with posting the Restream link, which I still may do, but I doubt I'll put it in the actual chat of the stream. I might put it in here, if you guys want to jump on with me. But I probably won't do that until later. Yeah, I'm always happy to have people up, and we have a new person in the space. Hello, Bahar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Fab. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bahar, please feel free to jump up and ask questions if you have any, or just say hi. Today we are helping. I run a IT, graphic design, web design, etc. consulting service, DadDaddyNFT.com, where I share my experience over the last 20 years with you. And today I'm helping give back. So that's what today is for. That's why all my spaces and streams say, how can I help? So please chat and space. Please feel free to ask away. Any tech questions so far? And feel free to test my knowledge too. Like, you feeling pokey? Like, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Somebody asked me a question. Shit.
Well, as I said, I haven't fixed my computer for 2 years. I'm pretty sure that all I need is a new hard drive, which I get the blue screen that just says that my hard drive is rooted, and I need to replace it. Ultimately, Dell is trying to tell me I need to buy a new computer, but I'm fairly certain all I need to do is get a new hard drive.
So you are correct in so far as it will fix the problem. But you also have to buy the operating system, you have to worry about the data transfer, all of the above, and you have to do all that while not being able to access the user interface. But yeah, so I would recommend personally getting a new PC. And the reason I say that is because it's gonna, and you don't have to, but it's gonna cost you more than what it would just to get a new one. Like, because you're gonna have to go through all that, then you have to do data transfer. Unless you know how to do all of that, you need to pay someone to do it, and that
Right.
gets
Well,
expensive.
I mean, some of it I know how to do. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you can save yourself money doing it manually and doing it like DIY, then go for it. By all means, I always
See,
support.
I do have the benefit of that my like some of my hard files, the local save stuff, or the vast majority of the important stuff anyway, is on an external hard drive.
Mm-hmm. That
So
saves you.
I do have the benefit of for almost everything that I use my computer for is stuff that I also have access to on my iPad, my phone, and my laptop. So ultimately, I just need a hard drive and the operating system.
So yeah. If data transfer is not an issue, then you just need the OS.
I can replace everything else.
Yeah.
With just a hard drive.
Do you know how to first flash an OS onto a drive, and also make sure do you know how to essentially replace the active drive on a PC?
No, and telling me right now will not help me.
Oh, no. So for just so you guys know, for complicated issues like that, we would jump into like a private call later today. So if we run it and that goes, I'm speaking to the group, meaning all the platforms. If in conversation we run into something like this, this is how I will handle it. I will ask you to hold on to it because I will forget the moment it exits my mind because I am focused entirely on what's in front of me. So if it's something I can solve right now in front of me, I will do it. If it's not, then hold on to it, and we'll meet later today in my Discord. And we will go in depth in all the issues in a Discord setting, which is less formal than this. And it's a lot easier to talk freely, etc.
If you're still referring, because I'm only on the one platform, if you were still referring to my situation,
your situation we will handle on Twitter because you're only on one.
Cool.
Yeah, and that goes for anybody else. If you're only on one platform,
it'll happen at that time when I have the new hard drive.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine as well. If we come up with a solution like we just did, and it's in the future, then we will go. It'll essentially the free service of today will go along with it. Does that make sense?
Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay.
Well, we're giving back, and for a situation like that, it's. I'll be honest, dude. I wouldn't even charge you for it. Like, even if I was just working for you, I wouldn't charge you to do that because it takes me 7 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it and show. If you want to learn, watch me do it. Like that's sort of how I fix things. Like if you want to learn how I do what I do, all you have to do is watch me. Because I talk to myself. I
have noticed that.
Yeah, I because my brain is constantly moving. If I don't talk to myself, then it starts talking to me, and that's when it becomes a problem.
I understand that more than I should. No, not more than I should. More than what is socially normal.
Yeah, no, I get it. We have a bunch of new people, A, on the speaker panel, and B, in the listener panel First off, I would like to say good morning to my good friend Fab.
Good morning. I don't know how you party animals do it, man.
What I am impressed in myself, or what is words? What I am impressed by in myself is the fact that I have been essentially partying for the last 24 to 36 hours, and I am working at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Like I did.
I woke up this morning, Dabs, and just kind of like, I'm amazed at you guys.
Yeah, like y'all are still going, Jesus, man.
Judas Priest, I barely got any sleep last night. You're already up.
And we're working, like, and we're networking, we're working, we're ready to go. We got coffee. It's a fucking whole thing.
Coffee? Yeah,
Coffee.
you got coffee.
We got coffee.
Yeah, I'm making coffee over here. Anybody want coffee?
I would like a coffee and a bagel with fucking lox. I don't know why I went Boston there for a minute. Jesus. Hi, Painwaves.
I mean, it was cool. I'm not.
Yeah, but just that last little bit went southy.
The
Like,
only thing I can say in a Boston accent is naked barbecue.
Naked barbecue.
naked barbecue.
Yeah.
I got a number at the
What
naked
is a
barbecue.
barbecue?
Oh, you guys are too funny this morning. Where is I or I?
Right? Oh, shit.
I'm wrong there, and I'm just like, wow, that's funny. That's good stuff.
Yes, I'm here for the Sirs for Sirloins support group.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
The service for sirloin support group. Nice. All right.
And
That's not a bad
I've
name.
been up this morning. You can't put me in the party animals section.
That's true, yeah. She's been a good girl.
I do enjoy hanging out with the early morning DJs. They're my favorite. Like,
You guys are the best.
Much love.
You're the best, Fab, and my favorite.
Aw, I love you too, Christy.
So cute.
She is. I'm looking forward to getting to sample her goodies.
Oh, I bet.
you
Yeah.
are.
They're amazing. They truly are.
I threw in some extra strawberry cookies for you.
Oh, I didn't expect that. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
I know I didn't.
But apparently, they have arrived in Australia, so they are on my soil. So I'll be hopefully tasting them very soon.
Just tread carefully when you inhale the chocolate cookie all at once. That's
No,
the
I am
only
not
one
going
you
to
should be
inhale.
concerned about.
I'm not
So-
inhaling anything all at once.
When I got
Well,
Christie's
you're gonna
package,
find yourself in a situation where you're just gonna eat it and then be like, fuck, I
No.
Yep.
eat all that.
Yeah, they're so good, man. Once you eat one, you can't freaking stop.
I am very well aware of that they're medicated, and so I like my experience with Sonic taught me slow your roll, man.
I like that.
Well, yeah, because when I met up with Sonic, I don't know if you've heard the story, Dabs, but when I met up with Sonic here in Melbourne, he came down from Sydney, and I met up with him. We were going to a thrash metal concert together. Well, we were supposed to anyway. He brought his 25% THC prescription with him down from Sydney, and we went to his room. He packed the bong. He took a rip, and then he cleaned it out and fucking packed the bong, handed it to me. I took basically the same rip that he just took. Well, no, half of what he just took, but he's been smoking it for fucking however long, and well, okay, I'm an older guy. I learned how to smoke weed by you inhale it and you just fucking hold it until you can't fucking breathe anymore.
Yep, that's how I learned. That's what I learned to do, you know.
So
Fucking-
I ripped
Hold it, shit,
25%
hold it, hold it.
THC fucking bong and held it for like 3 minutes. and you know, he was like, all right, we'll see how you work with that, and then we'll head off to the bar. Or we'll head off to the concert. And, you know, we went downstairs to have a beer, and you know, he brought his guitar down. And he was playing the guitar, and we were jamming out, having a good time, whatever. You know, got the beer, sat there. I got about halfway through the beer, and I couldn't drink anymore.
Nice.
And we went back up to get ready to go to the show, and he's like, all right, how you feeling, dude? And I'm like, I'm feeling like I'm just gonna lay down in your bed and have a nap, and you can go to the fucking show. And I was done, dude. I was toast.
I believe it.
That's taught me, you know, fucking slow your roll, dude.
Yeah.
You're not young anymore, and you haven't been involved in medicated shit for a little while. You know, you gotta slow down. So yeah, I'm gonna be cutting your shit up. Aside from the lozenges, you know, I know there's 6 grams in, estimated 6 grams in each, and you know, so I'll take one, see how I feel, and you know, I'm looking forward to tasting them. That's the main thing, though.
Best plan. Right on.
I
I'm looking
concur.
forward to you getting them too. I'm psyched.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked.
No.
Yeah, I almost wanted to be embarrassed about my reaction to taking one bong rip with Sonic, but I can't be, because you know I haven't smoked for a long time.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed.
It was really
I will
fun
never
stuff.
judge anyone's smoking tolerance.
No, same.
Now, will I judge you if you try to outsmoke me? Yes. 100%.
It was that third dab last night that did me.
And see, that single digit number is why I will judge you if you try to outsmoke me.
If I tried to outsmoke you, I don't have dabbing problems.
If you people, the only person I would feel comfortable, like where I would feel okay with them leaving my presence after trying to outsmoke me, is Homegrown. She is the only person in this room right now that I would trust leaving my presence after trying to take as many amount.
Probably will outsmoke you.
Huh?
Willie Nelson.
I doubt
I
it.
would love to try and keep.
Willie Nelson can't hit dabs. Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg have both publicly stated that dabs are too strong for them.
I would love to do like go
Yes.
out with but I can't smoke blunts. They like hurt and they suck and they taste bad. I would have a problem with that. But beyond that,
I
would
can
love to smoke with Snoop Dogg.
I can smoke
would
with
love to
anybody,
smoke
any
with, like Will Ferrell. And,
Right, like- that'd be great.
oh my God, there are so many that I would like. Absolutely.
I've never had a dab. I've only smoked joints and bongs and steamrollers and various other forms of flour. You know.
Have you ever smoked like bubble hash? Like really
No.
good, like melt
No.
over your weed bubble hash.
So-
I have no idea what bubble hash is.
Hold on. Before we get too deeply into this, let's try and keep it focused to business. So
yes.
that would be great.
Well, I mean,
Because remember, we are.
technically-
The only reason I say that is because I'm live. That's the only reason. I wouldn't shut that conversation down unless you know me.
I got you.
It's just because we're live. It's literally just because we're live.
Technically, Homegrown is keeping it to business.
I know, and
This is like where
My
I can
point
shine
was-
is my business.
my point was, I was going to ask Homegrown to elaborate more on how she incorporates bubble hash into her products.
There we go.
Well, bubble hash is that step between like flour and live rosin. So, when we're processing our bubble hash, we end up with what we call food grade, and that I use to infuse like olive oils and things of that nature. And then contaminant. But like the plant particles that are still in the bubble hash that don't enter, that you don't get in the live rosin, I still have to filter out of the oil and stuff. So I can't like mix it into batches of cookies or anything. I've been using the bubble hash for like my chimichurri, like the food dressing that I made.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about this, Dad?
Oh yeah, I heard about it. I just haven't tried it yet.
And Shorty still hasn't given her review. What the fuck?
Because she put it in the freezer because she's scared of it. She doesn't actually like my edibles. She just.
Christy, if you send me edibles, I will review every single one.
But the chimichurri is roasted garlic and roasted chilies and fresh parsley chopped up real fine with a little bit of like oregano, salt, pepper, oil, olive oil, and vinegar, red wine vinegar. So it's and it just goes fresh on top of your food. So you know, like a sub dressing, like a sandwich oil.
Yeah.
Picture that like all churched up and full of like good flavor. Kind of. That's where I started.
That sounds
so I started
lovely.
with sandwich oil, and I end up at chimichurri, which is it's from Argentina. That's where it's from. That's what the recipe says, at least.
Chimichurri.
Yeah, I just take the bubble hash and I decarb it just like everything else to now I have to get specific to convert the THCA that all weed is made of and convert it to THC because you have to do that with all the weeds. And then I'm able to infuse it into whatever.
The fan's probably pretty loud. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Oh, of course, I put it on that charger.
I like bubble hash because it keeps all the, like right off the flower terpenes, all that flavor. Like when you smoke good bubble hash, that's like from a good plant, like fire in, fire out. It should taste like almost like a bouquet of flowers. Like,
Right.
A lot of different like floral hints and flavors.
Like actual flowery flavors or weed flowers?
Yeah, well, your bud is flowers. So yeah, you get
I
like
know that.
so you get like a bouquet of flavors that aren't like as overwhelming as when you take down a fresh plant. Because sometimes the plant's so overwhelming it'll burn your eyes.
Okay.
But you get like all the simple undertones.
I just wanted to make that clarification because you know, you get some boutique beers that have flowery flavors to them.
Absolutely, kind of the same thing.
Well,
same idea.
No, hang on. They actually really mean flowery flavors, like it will taste like it's infused with roses or something.
Yeah, that's not what she's talking about.
But if you're talking about flowery flavors, like it's like weed flowery flavors, I'm okay with that.
It's kind of like the only way I can explain it. It's like the bouquet of like musty flower, like not musty like basement, but like a musty smell, like natural one.
Right.
And
weed, yeah.
So like hibiscus smells and like sweet. It depends on what you're working with though. So you end up with like you're working with weed that just smells like the floor of a mechanic. It's not gonna come across real flowery when you process ash. But if you've got like the old like the older strains, they some of them come back and they're like hibiscus and like lavender smells and stuff. Like you just get like some of the undertone that's all hidden when you like break open a bud and there's like all the big loud smells.
Yeah.
And when you get the hash, it actually carries all those like real subtle flavors that are tasty, and that's what.
God, I'm so fucking out of the loop because like you're explaining all these intricacies on all the new strains and everything, and I'm like, fucking like no, just how does it taste? You know, like
What does it taste like?
I don't know how else to explain
Like-
it. It's like flowers.
is it? Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
see, that's what's confusing because
don't get all romantic on me with like the it's just strawberry cheese.
It tastes like happiness and rainbows.
Kinda, if you do it right, if you're using good product. Like,
never mind.
I mean, isn't that every marijuana though? Doesn't it all taste like happiness and
No,
rainbows?
not really. But if you process something that doesn't have any terpenes left in it, and it just smells like a bag of hay, that's what you're gonna get in your hash.
Well, yeah, if you don't take care of the weed.
But there's a lot of contributions. Some people take care of their weed, like they overdo it, and that's what they'll end up with.
Right.
To overthink things. Don't reinvent the wheel. We already know how to do this type of stuff.
We are doing it already. We already know.
I wish there was like a way to explain what I'm thinking. Like,
Well, see, what I'm trying to say is, you keep saying that when you're breaking it up or whatever, you get all these smells, and okay, I love the smell of the various flowers that you're talking about, but when you're actually tasting it, like, because if a beer has flowery flavor to it, I hate it.
okay,
If it tastes like flowers, I don't like it. And I do understand that marijuana is a flower.
okay.
You know, weed or cannabis is a flower, and I do like the taste of cannabis, but like you're explaining that it smells like all these different flowers that are not cannabis.
But they all
If it
carry the
tastes-
same terpene. So
Bingo.
in
But
nature.
no, hang on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish up. I have that right.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, like you're explaining how it smells like all these other flowers when you're breaking it up, but how does it taste when you're smoking it? Like, I expect it to taste like cannabis flower, but you're explaining that it smells like these other flowers that I have experienced in beers, and I don't like the flavor of that.
But when there is
Does it still taste like cannabis? Does
Yeah.
it taste
Yes.
like weed?
but it
Okay.
tastes like weed,
That's
but
what
like
I'm
the
thinking.
best of the weeds. So when they're adding like those flavors to beer, they're doing like they're adding like synthetic flavors and stuff. So like, when you get a vape pen, you get all those synthetic flavors.
Yeah.
Well, dependent. Hold on. It depends on what brand.
I'm not here to talk about beers. I'm just trying to get to the point of what does it taste like.
Yeah, and we gotta
It
think.
actually tastes natural, and it's not like when you break hash open, it usually doesn't smell like anything. You pray that it doesn't smell like someone's basement. Like you gotta
Okay,
put it back when it smells like someone's basement. And
Actually, Christy, hang on.
but when you
Actually,
smoke it and inhale the first inhale, that's when it just carries a bunch of terpenes and
Okay.
a bunch of like.
Hold on.
Christy, hang on. I guess what I'm getting at is like I love weed. You know, I smoked a lot of weed in my teens and 20s. Okay, and then I stopped for quite a long time. So I'm just getting back into cannabis. And hang on, no, you don't.
Okay.
Because just hang on. Okay, calm down. So, you're speaking about cannabis as pure, okay? As a lot of cannabis, and I do, because you do know a lot about cannabis. I currently do not, because there's a lot of hybrids, a lot of changes, the whole scenario since. So, like, you're in all these notes, and it's kind of like somebody that likes wine but doesn't know a lot about it.
So funny that you
That's
mentioned
where we're at
wine.
right now.
So funny that you mentioned wine. It just is, because Pain Waves isn't here. That's the only reason. That's why it's funny to me.
but like when you're explaining everything the way that you are to somebody with my older mindset that has been out of the loop for quite a long time, I don't understand a goddamn word you're saying. You know, I appreciate, you know, like you're passionate,
So
you're saying I know is good things, okay, but I don't actually understand it.
So you were asking Christy to make it consumable to the public. Is that what you're asking for?
Yes, explain it to me like it's my first time smoking.
Think of what you're saying as if it were sitting on the back of your bag.
Okay.
I'm sorry for making you come down to this level.
Well, no, it's good because I don't.
I appreciate.
And the reason
it's fine.
the reason I would love to have this happen right now is because I've got nearly 40 people in my stream who may not know. So they may be in the same boat as Sheeps. So that's why I would love for you to do this for us, and I appreciate it.
So I'm thinking it through. So when you're dealing with cannabis and terpenes, and it's like the new stuff's really tough. When I'm talking about that flower flavor, I'm talking about like maybe 18 years ago when we were like in California, they were just throwing bags of trim on the side of the road.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get caught with it at the farm. And then my friends would come by in the van and pick up all these bags of like trim off the side of the road because it was garbage, and they would make hash out of it. And those old strains, like what you're used to, when you're talking about the flavors in cannabis, you're talking about like four major terpenes usually like mainline like smell, and they kind of like all mixed up like a jelly bean. They come out with like their own flavor or smell, and some smell more like more musty like a skunk. Some are really aggressive and sharp like gasoline and chemical like. Some are like pine trees, but those lean into those other ones. And then some are really sweet, like oranges and pineapple.
Like my favorite at the time was Colombian Red Hair, which was like your first example.
And when you're processing hash, like it can either pick up like the real subtle flavors, like your oranges and your citrus and your like berries and the sweet notes, or it can pick up those really harsh notes, and almost like I hate when I come across a weed that tastes like pepper, like it almost tastes like spicy in your mouth.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I hate that. And
it's a specific terpene.
Hash, so when I get a good hash and I break it open, you can almost see it almost looks gummy. Like, have you ever had like brick hash from other countries that have a stamp?
No.
I have, yeah.
But when you break them open, some of them have like a different texture, but it's the one that almost looks like sugar crystals. Then it breaks apart, and it almost looks like a good candy-ish.
I've seen videos of that. Okay, yep.
So, like, when you break open something like that, it typically is full of flavor. Like, those are the ones that, like, when they take all the resins and all the nice oils, like, pure inside, those will have a lot of flavor in them. And, like, my favorite to come across is, like, a good one that's got all those berry notes and the flower, and the fruit notes and stuff. And it typically just comes across like flowers, like, when it's real subtle like that. And that's what I was.
Pain Waves. Real quick, now that there's a lull, Pain Waves has had his hand up.
Yeah.
Pain Waves, do you have like input? I would love, like, I one thing like contributes to
Nope,
the
he
conversation.
rugged. Hi, Miss Hustle. How are you?
Anyways, how are you a listener and you have your
He's
sorry,
not a
hi,
listener, it doesn't hand up. He's just a listener at the moment.
Yeah, he rugged a little bit. But it's okay. We're gonna say hi to Miss Hustle. Good morning.
Hi, Miss Hassel.
Good morning. What's going on, guys?
It's not morning yet.
It's morning for me. I don't know about you.
Good morning.
I'm trying to explain good full milk bubble hash to
So
my friend.
before we
Yeah, well,
continue
I-
that conversation, she asked what's going on, so I'm going to tell her. So today we are helping the community. How can I help is basically my giving back to you guys. So it's a day where you get my consulting services for free. I've been working in the fields of web design, graphic design, music, etc. for 20 years. And if you have questions and you have IT concerns, please don't hesitate to stop in and say hello or join the chat, which we are live in 4 places at once and in the space. We are on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X, and once again, in the space on Twitter. So, Miss Hustle, how can I help you?
Well, I wanted to just come in and say hello. How you can help me is I love listening to you guys talking. At the moment, I'm not sure that I really, you know what? I don't even know how to use a fucking computer. So I
And
need
that's okay.
all the fucking help I can get.
Well, that's what I'm here for. But
I
if you
am
don't have
here
any
to-
questions, that's okay.
But I am here to support Shib because Shib is here to support you. Just like he
I
just
love
said, he's here to support you, and I'm also here to support Shib. So, you know what, dude? So when we're talking about your IT and stuff like that, are you talking about much of stuff like with the blockchain and stuff, or are you actually talking about just like when you have a Trojan horse on your computer, or your computer is like fucking full of viruses, or you've got too many browsers open and there's this sort of shit going on? Like, talk to me more about it, Dabs. Tell me more about it. I want to
The
hear about
short answer is yes, to all of it. Essentially, I'm just here to help. So if it's IT, like you have a virus on your computer, or IT, like, hey, my server rack just fucking fell apart. What do I do? Like it just depends. Like it literally depends on what the person coming up to the stage or the person shooting the message into the chat needs. You guys know, I mean, most of you know who I am. But if you don't, I am Dab Daddy. I make stuff. I make stuff and I talk to you guys. And in my real life, I have PTSD, and a slew of other mental health problems that unfortunately do not allow me to leave my house very often. So in lieu of that, I am here. As I said last night, you guys are my outside. Besides that, I'm good at what I do. I'm really good at it. I probably could have made better decisions when it comes to business earlier in my life. I will admit that. But who doesn't make stupid decisions when they're young and dumb and naive and on lots of drugs trying to run a business? Like that's where I was at. I was just trying to live. And also not hate everything. So yeah. I won't talk about it.
I love that. No. I was just gonna say.
No, I
That's
appreciate
really
it.
cool. No, that's really brave of you too, man. I hats off to you, man.
Thanks.
I really like that. I'm actually I am a mental health worker. I've spoken to you a few times, but yeah, I am a mental health worker, and the reason I am a mental health worker is because of the stupid fucking decisions I have made in my life. I have quite
bad PTSD as well. I was assaulted 2 years ago at work, very, very horrifically. I won't get into it, but yeah, I understand it completely. And I understand being that kind of housebound and you know, having a business and fucking it up, you know, because your mind is that messed up that you don't even actually realize until later, and you go, holy shit, you know, like what the fuck. But you know what? Kudos to you, man. Good on you. And you're still going. You're still fucking going, and I love it. I think it's fucking awesome. Good on you. Keep going. And I do have a question. Do you want to know my question?
Fire away.
Because you said, how can I help? I need a bit of help with one thing, and it's only a little. I had, so I got two screens, two TV screens, like two monitors. Well,
Okay.
they're TVs that I'm using as monitors. Now, on my laptop, I want to have the split screen, but I want to drag over one of the I can't remember what it has at the bottom. At the very bottom, so I've got Windows. At the very bottom it has, I can't remember what it's got, like two little squares. And I'm trying for
You're talking about the start button. You
The
said
big
two.
button, sir?
You said two little squares. So give me a color.
Fuck, I don't even have it open. But basically, I had it all okay. So what I could do is I could grab my screen and I dragged it over to the other monitor. So I had on one, like I had my laptop, and then on the other screen, I had my other screen. So I kind of was like a split screen.
Right.
But I drag it over to the other one. And then someone fucking touched my shit. I hate when people touch my fucking shit. Get your goddamn hands off
Yeah.
my shit. Like it was fine. Fuck me.
Sometimes
And
I feel like
just
the
something little, you know?
yeah. Sometimes I feel like the guy from Jurassic Park that fucks everybody over, or like and his name he pops up like like yeah. That's pretty much how I have my computer set up. Like no, you no touch, you break, go away.
Fuck you.
But yeah, so you're wanting to extend your screen essentially, right?
Yeah. So drag it over
Yep.
to the other screen, because I had my graphs up there, you know, and I was learning. Oh, listen to this, guys. I'm learning how to analyze fucking graphs. Oh, boom.
Love it.
How cool is that? I've learned so much. Anyway, about patterns. Anyway, so I had my graphs on my big monitor. It's fucking huge. It's humongous. It's a big TV, but I made it a monitor. And I haven't been able to watch any of my graphs, and I don't like that. So I was able to drag it over, over to the other monitor, and now I can't do it.
Are you at your computer? Like, are you able to do this now?
I don't have it on at the moment, but I do. I can turn it on, but I do see Paywave does have his hand up. If you'd like to cross over to. Yeah. I was just hold on, Shib. I've got it.
Well,
yeah, good man. I got it.
The co-host job, I know that.
He's good.
No. I've got it.
You
Hold
open
on,
your
Shib.
computer.
Guys.
Open your computer and
She was shooting the mic to Painwaves so that he could talk because he's had his hand up. So what's up? By the way, Mike, why the fuck are you not just unmuting?
What's up, guys? Hold on for a second. Love you guys. Yeah, I just had to find my cigarettes and lighter.
You're fine, dude.
How is everyone?
Doing great, man. We're great. We were just talking about stuff. So, did you have like input?
I just wanted to say, Christy, I made some chocolate milk the other day.
Solid. We're gonna talk about chocolate milk in a minute. But we were in the middle of a troubleshooting session with Miss Hustle.
I didn't shoot the mic over at me, and I also didn't talk until I was.
I know. I know. It's all good. Everything's okay. But we're gonna reel it back in. So let's continue with what we were talking about with Miss Hustle real quick, because remember, we are live and we don't want to send people away.
Yes, we are.
Well, what I was gonna say is that I need to turn it on.
Miss Hustle, we are live on 4 platforms.
Platform. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X, which means I have to follow all of their terms of service at the same time.
That's why I'm kind of trying to.
Thank you.
Miss Hustle, it's all love, just trying to kind of tone it down a little bit, and
Yep, that's all we were trying to do, is just calm it down. Essentially, we're just trying to make this a professional support space. That's what this is for. It's not for argument. Hold on. You're not in trouble. I just want to make that clear. I just want to make it clear, because I didn't make it clear what this space is for. The space I have running now is not my standard hangout space. It's not the standard like Stoner Squad space where I'm just bullshitting off camera and hanging out. Today is a work day, so I am actively trying to pay my rent, which means I will actively remove whatever I need to do so, and I don't want to have to do that, but I will. I'm. You guys know me. I'm not afraid of kicking anybody out if I have to. But it is my last resort. So no arguments, no nonsense. It's professional. We're all friends. There's no animosity. Capiche?
I speak a little Spanish.
That was Italian. But that being said, now that we're all...
That's why I speak a little Spanish.
I see. Now that being said, now that we're all sort of reset and we're aware of where we're at, did you want to solve this problem live, Ms. Hustle, or would you like to hold on to it and then meet up in Discord? What's up?
She's working on starting her computer.
Oh, perfect. Phenomenal.
It'll take her a couple minutes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize for that.
I was just trying to say it's going to take me about 5 minutes. That's all. I was just going to say proceed with what you were doing because I need to turn it on. No, that's all.
Totally cool.
This Hustle, when you told me that your computer was not on, I already knew that, and that's why I was.
And that's the fact that I missed.
Supposed to do as co-host.
That's mistake to turn it on. Sorry.
And that's actually the fact that I missed. I didn't even realize your computer wasn't on. So
just work on getting your computer going, and we'll keep going.
We gotcha.
While you're doing that.
And I mean, if it ends up being something that I have to see the screen, I will put a Discord link in the comments just in case. And you know what? Screw it. That's how we're going to solve these problems. I'm just going to share the Discord screen instead of waiting till later.
To Christy, what I was going to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Christy, I made chocolate milk the other day. You want to know how I did it? I infused coconut oil and I added it to the chocolate milk, and I boiled a little bit of the chocolate milk with the coconut oil, and then I added that mix to the whole chocolate.
That sounds amazing.
Did it work good? Did it stay blended?
I fell asleep. Oh, it stayed blended the whole week.
Damn.
3 days. The whole 3 days I had it.
Damn.
The whole gallon, basically maybe
Awesome.
3/4 after slippage, 3/4.
That's amazing.
Chocolate milk. Yeah, it was hot.
I am dropping shit. Sorry.
Good stuff.
I have returned. Hello.
And then I made some special jam too, with flour and dabs. And someone told me not to use concentrate for my edibles, but I'm starting to not believe them.
Who the fuck told you that?
Right?
What?
Some of my best edibles are made with concentrate, straight rosin, mixed right on in the recipe.
That's
As
what I
long as
did
it's
with the.
card.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the jam. That's what
Just
I did with
decarb
the
your
jam.
shit.
I
Yeah.
Decarved the dabs for 20 minutes, and then I dropped in the jelly with the decarved dabs and flour. There's a little bit of flour in there.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Anytime that you got any questions or anything, you can just send me a message. I'll always answer it.
Phenomenal.
I love that. But the other day, someone was like, "You really nailed down a way to medicate it every single possible way, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, and here's how." Basically before that is telling them every single way. I was like, I took a Canada Dry and I poured some of the jelly that was medicated into the Canada Dry. I made a pan of coffee cake. I medicated my hemp.
1 second, Crypto. We'll get to you.
So the hemp, the Castile hemp soap, and the lotion, the hemp lotion that's pink pomelo, really the best one. And then I medicated body scrub that's brown sugar and vanilla or coconut.
Nice, very nice. All right, so we've got Crypto Hustle on the stage with his hand up, which means he must have either something to contribute or a question. What's up?
GM Dabs, Apocalypse, and also Miss Hosu. So I saw this space which you guys named how can I help Life Tech Support cross-platform?
Thank you for making that make sense, Sheebs, by the way. The title.
Okay.
the title of the space. Thanks for fixing that. So I'm gonna answer your Crypto. I just noticed that Sheebs had adjusted the name of the space, so I wanted to throw him some flowers for doing that because it's a great name. So to confirm, because my brain is pop rocks, what exactly are you asking?
Okay, so I'm asking us, I'm a writer, I'm upcoming writer, so I'm looking for a job opportunity. I'm being a writer.
That is not what we are doing today. We're not hiring. We're actually actively looking for business for me, which is I do everything from graphic design to website design to everything in between. IT, music stuff, all of the above. If you are familiar with me and my content, then you know the services that I offer. If you are not familiar with me and my content, please don't hesitate to follow me on stuff. Generally, what was that?
Sorry, I had some advice for Crypto, but I was waiting until you were done.
No, you're fine. So if you do want to get to know me better and you would like to, potentially collab and stuff like that, that's also fine. I'm down. But yeah, you're also cool to hang out and chill. But yeah, today we are offering essentially what I do for free. So IT support, customer support, people support, etc.
Hey, Crypto,
Yep.
got some advice for you. Go to that search bar for spaces. At the top of the spaces page, there's a search bar. You can type in poetry or poem, and a bunch of spaces will pop up. And then if you type in writer, a bunch of spaces will pop up too.
Yes.
So there's 3 words that you can search for what you're looking for right now. But
And if you need any sort of graphic stuff, just let me know. I can help with marketing and all that stuff. I've been a graphic designer for a long time. And my wheelhouse is what's the best way to say it? My wheelhouse is white glove support, essentially. Yeah. So definitely feel free to hang out while you search for the writer space. But I wish you the best of luck with your job search because I'm in essentially the same boat. So I get you. You are cool people in my book. I followed you. Got you, buddy. But yeah, other than that, welcome, and you're welcome to hang. We're just sort of spitballing stuff at the moment. Also, just hanging out, really, because unless someone comes in with a question or shoots a question in the chat, I'm just sort of the NPC of the room. I may even pop up a game just to entertain myself. Not that you guys aren't entertaining enough, but ADHD and all that. And I'm going to be here all day, or at least until I can't see straight, which I still can, so we're okay. For the record, I've been awake for 2 days, people, so that's why I'm saying stuff like that. I just don't know how long I'm going to be able to make it for this. But we're going to go as fucking long as we can. That's for sure. Or at least I am.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll stick around for a while.
Yeah, dude. And by the way,
I'm not sure how long I can hang out.
yeah, and that's fine. The people in here don't feel obligated to like loiter. Like you don't have to. It's cool.
No. I'm quite happy to hang out for as long as I can.
Cool, yeah.
I did start work at 6:30 this morning.
No, I get it.
Almost midnight, so.
Dude, I was surprised you were still awake. Like, I just thought you were gonna tell people to come to my space and then go to bed. Like, that's what I thought you were gonna do.
No, I'm quite happy to come over and chat and hang out.
Cool.
Co-host, whatever, you know.
Cool.
I'm here to support you. You know, I just can't make any promises on how long I'm going to be awake.
So essentially, we're in the same boat.
Yeah. I mean, well, fuck, you've been awake longer than I have, so.
Just a tad bit.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed that I'm still functional. Honestly, I am still I'm just impressed I am functional enough to have this type of interaction with people. Like, because this was completely unplanned. This was a decision I made in SHIB space this morning. Like it wasn't like it was. You know how I do things. Nothing is planned usually, and I do things off the cuff 9 times out of 10. So that's what this is. It's essentially another off the cuff attempt at marketing because I'm broke and I can't afford normal marketing. Oh shit. So what does everybody have planned today? What are you guys up to?
Shit, I forgot that my mic was still open. I couldn't
okay.
answer. I was responding to a message.
I heard you doing stuff. I heard, I heard you doing stuff.
My mic was still open, so I couldn't answer while I was doing it. Anyways,
all good, brother.
Like now, basically, my plans are, I need to put a load of washing on at some point and get some rest. And I've got a couple of spaces tomorrow. For Jess's birthday tomorrow. I'm gonna rock out with her for a while, and she's hosting the space, doing some giveaways.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
good stuff.
Sunday for me tomorrow, so it's almost Sunday now, but my plan is just relax and do some Web3 shit and do some laundry.
Oh yeah, dude. Sounds like a good plan. What a nice Saturday, at least Sunday for you. But it is 9:56 on a Saturday, and we have 42 people in the stream. Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. If you have tech questions or anything else, there's a chat there, And if you're in Twitter, there's a space. It's pinned to my profile. If you would like to say hello, but you don't want to say hello in the chat for some reason, I don't judge. Come say hi. Don't be shy. I'm fun and also smart, and I can help you. Matter of fact, I think I am going to make Homegrown a something.
Something.
A something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's a something. Or do I want to just give her something? Yeah, I'll just give her something. Christy.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Christy. Can you send me your Tezos wallet, please?
I don't have one.
Why the fuck not?
Because I never set one up. Well, actually, I set one up, but it's not. Yeah, I don't have one. Let me set one up. I'll do it right now.
So, I love my wife dearly. But why are you going to ask me if the door is unlocked? I'm at work. I have no idea, darling. I have no idea if the door is locked. I am not near the door. I'm here. She's amazing, truly. I love my wife.
I know.
She's great.
You've never said anything negative about her. I know that.
I know. And like, even if she wasn't, I wouldn't talk about it here. So that's a dick move. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I know you do. It was more of a colloquial thing. Bowl packed. Oh, fuck. I packed the wrong bowl. I packed the clogged bowl. Fuck. Because I wasn't paying attention. And now I have to get my ashtray and clean out my other bit. Oh, fuck, man. Pay attention to what you're doing, people. It's inconvenient when you don't. And for somebody that is, here to provide convenience, providing myself inconvenience doesn't make any sense. Oh man, I love this job. I do. That's not even, I'm not being sarcastic. I love doing this kind of shit. Oh. She assumed I locked the door when I came back inside after the dogs. That's what it was. Because I was like, how am I supposed to know where the door's locked? I haven't moved. You know what I mean? Oh. Fellas, ladies in the audience or in here, pick a topic that I might know something on for me to talk about for a couple minutes. Something. Anything. Anything tech. Otherwise, I'm going to play video games. And I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but just making sure everybody's good as far as support right now. And that is going to the chat as well as Dr. Z. You are welcome to come up if you have questions or just want to say hi. But you do not have to. You are welcome to lurk. I lurk occasionally. I get.
I'm importing the Temple wallet into my Chromebook, but it might take a minute or two.
That's okay.
Well, maybe hopefully not a minute, but you know what I mean.
For an extension, I would hope not.
Wait, this is fucking.
Yeah, we gonna play some video games. But not to worry, folks. This is still the focus. So we will be changing. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to take away the content. But no video games. Not the right place for this. See, normally what I would do is have this conversation with myself while music was playing. But since today is support, you get to see me support essentially customer service myself. Trying to this is how I got so good at this, to be honest. It's just problem solving my goofy ass brain. You said you are incorporating your Tezos into your Chromebook, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, jeez. I apologize for that yawn, which was not covered with my hand in front of the camera. I'm going to play one of my songs. That's not that right. That's not our playlist. There it is. Alrighty. Corgi Bounce, Transcend Reality, or Battlefield?
I like the sound of Battlefield. I like the name.
Cool. This is. See, it always jumps right to the next thing. And like there's no delay. It's just rah right there. Every single time.
There's times that I'd actually prefer that.
Yeah, me too, but not in these instances where I'm just playing one
Yeah.
song, and it YouTube Music doesn't really let you just play one song. It's one of those where you play this, and it fucking generates a playlist for you. Like it's great to find new music, but not so great when you're managing all the music you already have.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Where did the screen I'm looking for go? There it is. Oh, goodness, folks. I really appreciate the 43 people that are in here. Even though you guys aren't really talking, I appreciate you guys just hanging out and supporting. If you could retweet everything and share the other stuff, I'd appreciate it. We've got a newbie in the space. We've got Homa Bassier, and you are welcome to come up and hang or say hello. We are supporting everybody today for free, whether that be IT, art questions, computer problems, etc. Website problems or website design questions or website entirely. I'm offering everything. So I'm not going to build you a website for free. I realize what I said as I said it. Not building a website for free.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, they heard. You may not have, but I know they did.
Actually, you were saying that you were offering support questions.
Yes,
so even
thank
if
you.
You did say building websites. That's still questions, not free websites.
Precisely. Questions about those things I will support.
Yes.
If you need me to do actual work and it's not super in depth, we could probably realistically solve it while you're here. Excuse me. But other than that, we'll talk on the back end to solve the issue. Yeah, if you're welcome to. Oh, you've already jumped up on the stage. Hello.
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 Hello everyone. How are you?
Doing well.
Nice
Good
to
morning.
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Good morning from Australia as well. It is actually morning here.
Here is about 6 p.m. in Iran.
Nice.
Iran. Nice.
So, how can I help you today, Homo? Or are you just here to hang out with the homies?
I don't know what are you talking about.
So, when you came in, I went through a little spiel of what we're doing in the space today. So essentially, I'm just wondering if you have any tech questions that I can answer. Otherwise, if not, that's cool. You're welcome to hang out and just vibe in the space. Yeah, we're just sort of helping the community out today. And I have been blessed with a wonderful co-host. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you don't, again, totally okay. It's just essentially that's what we're doing here today.
Thank you. You continue your conversation. If I have any question, I will ask you.
Sounds good.
I I have a tech question, but I don't know the answer at all because I've had I've been trying to respond to a couple of text messages and it keeps failing to send. And I'm in my house on a stable network and on a.
Did you try turning Wi-Fi off?
Well, if I turn Wi-Fi off,
The message won't stop.
it'll probably drop me out of codes.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Drop
point.
me out of space.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it'll disrupt me. But,
What are you sending it on?
iPhone.
Like, is it text?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to restart your phone. Like that. Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, that's what that is. It's yeah.
I think today is actually when my plan reinstates.
Ah.
So they may be renewing my plan right now, and that's what's causing the issue. But I've sent text messages to Twitter people, and it's been failed to send. And one of them kind of bothers me. The other one will be perfectly fine, but one of them kind of bothers me because she's really shitty at the moment. But,
Like the person?
yeah. It's long story. Anyways.
Okay.
But
I mean, feel free to share. That's also another thing we're offering today, by the way, guys. Just a safe space to vent.
No, it's not. There's no relationship there. It's just a person that is taking a situation the wrong way and trying to explain it and the most accurate explanation is the message that is failing to send repeatedly, and it's like, fuck me.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I am with you, brother. I'm fucking tired. I'll be real with you. I'm.
As you fucking would be. It's been 48 hours or better.
Yeah. Like I'll be real. What I'll probably do is shut this down at some point and go reset. Probably take a shower because I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep until tonight. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm starting to fall asleep essentially, which is good, but not good for somebody who wants to work. So I need to do something. So whether that be playing video games or something else, I don't know yet. But yeah.
Well,
What up, dog?
Ultimately, bro. I know you want to help people with their any tech problems they might have, and I know you want to jump up some work and all that, but as a friend, I would really like you to look after yourself a little bit. If you're fucking tired, get some sleep. Yeah, you can do a space like this tomorrow where you're offering, and after you've slept. And,
Yeah. I just, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
No, I understand, but you can't. I don't want to see you pushing yourself hard enough that you're putting your body into a position that shouldn't be in, where you're extremely overtired, and because that can be harmful.
Oh yeah, I know, and yeah, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just, yeah, I'm just trying. Essentially, you know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I know. And I definitely understand where you're coming from. I've done it myself. It's all good, man. I love you and respect you, and definitely want to see you taking care of yourself as well as helping people out. You know.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Dabs, I appreciate the offer, but I need my phone to verify bullshit and
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you don't have to. It's totally cool. It's totally cool.
So
Jesus, you were working on that this entire time?
yeah, no, yes, yeah.
You should have said something. I could have stopped it.
So, yeah, I don't have a phone yet. Been without a phone for like a month now.
Oh, good. We got an echo again, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Shiv, I've got a question. Well, maybe the two of you can let me know. I think I accidentally burnt my montage, but it wasn't that much, so it's okay. But when I transferred over I managed to transfer over my MetaMask from my broken phone to my tablet, but it didn't transfer over my montage token.
No, if you transfer the wallet from close your mic, please.
I got it.
The reason that I said close your mic, please, is like when we've already stated that if we're getting an echo from you, you ask a question, then close your mic. I was just trying. Anyways, but yeah, it's like when you're transferring a wallet, the everything that is in that wallet, based on blockchain, will definitely still be there. It sounded to me like you were transferring it from one platform to another platform, and most likely the platform you transferred it to. Hang on. Most likely the wallet that you transferred it to isn't familiar with the token yet, so it doesn't show it. It won't show it until you add the contract address, and that's not exceptionally difficult. But,
Well, no. She's talking about Temple. It behaves differently. Yeah, she's talking about Temple. Right? That's what you downloaded, Christy?
Yeah, Temple's a completely different wallet. It's run by a different chain. It's based on a different chain than Montage.
I know that.
So
I told her to download I told her to download Temple for Tezos, which is what I'm on.
Yeah. And Montage is ERC20, so it's Ethereum. Hang on.
Oh my gosh, my computer freaked out, but I think I won.
It's okay. Is it all good? Nope. Echo's still happening.
Echo, is it still happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, sorry.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Just mute.
Okay. So she's talking about Temple Wallet.
Yes.
No,
Which is
I was asking about my MetaMask wallet that I had, so I had it just
Oh.
on the broken phone. And then I knew that it was dying, so I managed to transfer over. I started a MetaMask on this one.
I missed that whole part of the conversation. I'm sorry.
For some reason, my montage isn't in there. It was registering in the other wallet. I had like $27 for montage, but on this one it's not.
The Christy, just send me the wallet address, and I'll have a look at Etherscan real quick. I'm sure that your montage is safe. Just something's being lost with transfer. Hang on. Sorry that the echo.
Hey, folks. I'm completely exhausted. So I will be back later today. But for now, I will wish you the best of days. And I hope you stay safe.
Basically, it sounds like all you're doing is
Have a great